I'm Rory Gibbons, and this is my training manual and YouTube training video for OLS 375 training methods, and I did my manual over putting a child to bed. The training overview for this manual, it incorporates a lot of different things. Generally, this training will teach trainees how to get a child to bed safely from start to finish. It includes preparation for the next day, personal care, and calming them down for a restful sleep. It's important because at some point, many individuals will have to put a child to bed. This may include the events of their own children, younger siblings, or babysitting. This process demonstrates a safe and impactful way to ensure that a child is ready for bed. Trainees should be interested in this training because it teaches the steps necessary to ensure that the child for which the trainee is responsible is put away properly for the night and taken care of. For my background as a trainer, I am an oldest sibling with many younger siblings, some of them still under the age of 10, and I've spent at least 50 hours babysitting. The training objectives for this course are to demonstrate the ability to instruct a child to perform a simple task, as well as overseeing said task completion. It also includes understanding what steps are required to appropriately put a child to sleep for the night in a safe and impactful manner. Lastly, it will demonstrate knowledge of items a child may require for bed in comparison to those that we would expect as an adult. The intended audience for this training is anyone that may interact with a child at a level in which they can assist with coordinating safe, healthy bedtime routines. That may include parents, caregivers, grandparents, babysitters, extended family, or older siblings. The materials needed for this training include a child's bedroom with a bed, clothing, comfort items such as stuffed animals, a nightlight, and a storybook. You'll also need a child's toothbrush and toothpaste, as well as use of a bathroom mirror and sink. Clothing for the child's next day and a child's pajamas will be needed as well. The trainee must have a good attitude, gentle voice, and reading comprehension skills. You may also need a child's water bottle or cup. It will take about 30 minutes to complete this training. For additional information, it is critical that the adult putting the child to bed keeps a calm manner, as well as provides the child with reasoning as to why certain tasks, such as brushing teeth, must be done if the child asks questions about it. Some children may want a story read to them before bed, others a song. This task can be very specific to a child's preferences or the specific functionality of a household. Steps may differ slightly for each family, but will generally remain the same. Before I go into the steps, here is a little introduction. I will be using my younger sister Annie as my actor for this, and I was actually putting her to bed as we made these videos, so please enjoy. My name is Rory. What's your name?
Annie.
And how old are you?
6.
And you're gonna be my helper in this video, right?
Yes.
And you're my sister?
Yes.
My little sister?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. So step 1 is to let the child know that it's almost time to get ready for bed. In order to prepare a child for bedtime, it helps to let them know that they have only a few more minutes to engage in the task they're currently doing in order to help keep them calm as they transition to bedtime. For instance, if the child is playing or cleaning up toys, gently let them know that they will soon need to start getting ready for bed. It is critical that a calm, soothing tone is used throughout the entirety of this process. These mannerisms assist a child in mentally preparing for sleep. Here's an example. Okay, Annie, it's almost time for bed. Step 2 is to prepare the child's clothes for the following day. To make the morning smoother, a child's clothes should be chosen the night before the following day in which they are worn. Be sure to choose weather-appropriate and activity-appropriate clothing. If they will be attending school on a chilly day, make sure that they are dressing in long pants with a jacket or sweater to keep them warm. If they are going to the zoo on a summer morning, pick out something comfy like shorts or a nice t-shirt. Allow the child to make a choice on what they would like to wear from a few appropriate options. This inclusion can make them more willing to dress in something that fits the weather and the activity the next day. Here's an example. All right, Annie, we've got 3 choices of outfits here. Can you pick which one you'd like to wear tomorrow?
Yeah.
Good choice. Step 3 is to ensure that all items you will need for bedtime are in place. This may include filling up a water bottle. Take a look at the child's bed. Make sure that the sheets and blankets are there in a safe manner so as not to cause harm to the child as they move around in their sleep. Ensure that their favorite stuffed animals or other comfort items are there so that they are as cozy as possible. Fill up the child's water bottle or cup so that they have a drink if they become thirsty at any point during the night. This will prevent them from coming to wake you up for a drink or leaving their room and attempting to get a drink themselves, which could cause a mess and unnecessary stress or even danger. Place the water near them, such as on a bedside table or dresser. Lastly, ensure that the child changes into their pajamas. Let's make sure we have everything ready for Annie to go to bed. We have
blankets. We have all the stuffed animals she likes. We've got her favorite blanket with her. We've got some water ready to go. And we've now got her outfit picked up. She even has her glasses there by the table in case she needs them.
Step 4 is to instruct the child to brush their teeth and complete other pre-bed tasks. Be sure to be there to assist if necessary. Let the child know that it is now time to get ready for bed. Instruct them to brush their teeth. If they ask why, remind them of the importance of oral health and how it benefits our bodies to take care of our teeth. Help them make their way to the bathroom and ensure that they have access to their toothbrush, toothpaste, and a sink. For younger children, you may need to get those items for them. If the child refuses to complete this task, be gentle but firm in instructing them to do so. Offer to help them and stay nearby to supervise the process and verify that they have completed the task. Be prepared to aid the child if they are unable to complete this task on their own. This may include squeezing toothpaste onto their toothbrush, turning the sink on and off, or helping them clean up any mess this task may create. This is also a good time for a nightly prayer or practicing of spelling words or other child-specific tasks that may apply. Here's how I did it.
Okay, Annie, it's time to go brush your teeth. Okay. So here she is. She knows exactly where her toothbrush is and her toothpaste and all of her self-care stuff. She's getting it all out. And she's gonna brush her teeth. Here she is, getting her own toothpaste. And she's gonna brush her teeth. Her toothbrush even has a timer, so it tells her when it's been long enough.
Step 5 is to read a child a bedtime story or sing a bedtime song. Each child is different and some may prefer a story or a song. Let them pick what they'd like to hear from a few choices. If a child does not want to hear a song or story, that's okay too. Complete this task in a timely manner. The goal is to prepare a child for sleep, not to keep them up past their bedtime or rile them up. A story can ensure that a child is thinking of good things before they sleep, which may reduce nightmares or poor sleep. A child may even fall asleep in the middle of a story. Here's how we did.
Okay, Annie, it's time for a bedtime story. Do you want to pick one out for us?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, pick one.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see what I see? A hilltop castle, a deer, Can you find a hilltop castle? Oh, good.
Night clock and a good night socks. Good night little house and good night mouse. Good night comb and good
Time to go put your books away, Annie.
Step 6 is to tuck the child into bed, reassure them, turn off the lights, and close the door. After the story or song is complete, make sure that the child is under the covers and that their room is a comfortable temperature, not too hot or too cold. The use of a fan may improve a child's ability to sleep, blocking out noise from the outside of their room and keeping them cool during the night. Let the child know that you care about them and wish them sweet dreams or something along those lines. It may also be helpful to remind them of the tasks that they will partake in the following day, such as, "Hey, we're going to the zoo tomorrow. I hope you have a good night." Turn off the lights and leave their room. Make sure to leave on a nightlight or another source of small light if they prefer that. This may prevent the child from being afraid of the dark. Close or crack the child's door. Some children will prefer the door to be slightly ajar for comfort, while others may want it completely closed. Respect what the child wants, with safety considerations in mind. The door should not be locked or unable to be opened in case of emergency, so there should be nothing blocking the door either. If a child refuses to stay in their room, remain with them for a little while longer. You can gently rub their back or head to make them feel safe and sleepy. Here's what we did.
Let's tuck you into bed. Make sure you're all cozy. Now, normally we would turn the lights off, but Annie has a system to get everything turned on exactly how she wants.
Alexa, good night, princess.
Good night, Annie.
So her light turns like this, and her fan turns on.
After you've completed these steps, be sure to monitor the child's room and condition. Be prepared to console the child if necessary. Keep a listening ear for the child so that if they leave the room, you're aware of the situation. It may be helpful to have a baby monitor or similar device with sound, video, or both. For instance, my sister has an Amazon Alexa in her room that she can use to contact my dad if she needs anything. This will allow you to check in on the child and make sure that everything's okay throughout the night. If anything happens, such as illness or an emergency, you'll be able to hear or see the child in their bedroom. If you hear the child begin to cry, become sick, have a bathroom accident, or yell for you, continue to use a gentle tone as you assist them. Assist in any way necessary depending on the event. For example, if your child had an accident in the bed, you could tell them, "That's okay, we all have accidents sometimes. Let's get you some new sheets and pajamas, then we'll get you back to sleep." Make sure that their space is safe and clean, get them some new clothes, and help them get back to sleep. This may happen multiple times depending on the child and what's going on in their lives, but my sister was really easy this night, and she only came out of her bedroom once about an hour later.